There are 6 challenges that Carol Baskin asked us to complete in 24 hours.
Challenge 1.
I challenge you to feed a tiger.
Ooh,
and I don't mean
okay.
for you to feed a tiger because no legitimate sanctuary is going to let you get that close to a tiger. But maybe you can go watch one being fed
sounds like
at
fun, dude.
an accredited sanctuary.
Bro.
Let's go feed a tiger.
For the public?
That is a beautiful animal.
He's 464 pounds.
Walked him on a scale. That's how we know how much he weighs. So like this is not like we're guessing. You'll notice he's got a limp in the back.
Yeah, I noticed that on his leg.
He does have metabolic bone disease. He was taken from his mother at birth to be cub pitted. So we have a combination of turkey and we also have chicken. All right.
There we go. Okay.
So you can come with us.
Oh, wait. Carol has one more bonus challenge for us to complete before we get on to the other challenges.
I challenge you to make a toy for the cats at Carolina Tiger Rescue.
But instead of doing that, we just went ahead and took the existing toys and put them in the cage.
Okay, I'd say that's challenge completed.
Challenge 2.
Hey, Chris and Zane. My friend Shazir is building a brand new big cat sanctuary in North Carolina called Shizzy's Wildcat Rescue. I'd love for you to help him design a tiger cage.
We got this. For those of you that don't know, we used to own a landscape design company. This will be a piece of cake. And by landscape design company, I mean we did really big projects.
What do you think the biggest cat is that you're gonna have?
We'll have tigers here. We've only gotten one call for a liger before. We are building some wolf habitats too. If we get a call for a rhino, we'll take a rhino. Like if we get a call for like a giraffe, we'll take a giraffe. We got 56 acres out here, tons of land. No matter what the animal is, like we don't want to turn them away.
All right, so if you couldn't tell, that is Shizzy. And after talking to him for a while about the animals that he will be housing, it was time to get down to the details of the project.
So our first big cat habitat is going to go directly behind this small cat habitat that we're building right here. So 50 feet by 50 feet going all the way back here and then going out that way. The first way is you can go with a 12-foot high fence with a 4-foot or 3-foot cantilever. The second way is you can go 16 feet straight up into the air. We usually talk about 3 things, right? So climbing structures, den boxes, and something to be able to get out of the elements. And then they obviously have to have a shift area with a den box in there too.
Okay, I think we got what we need. I think we'll just take pictures and see what we can come up with.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, man.
So, after the meeting, I got on the computer and started the design. We're not going to be the ones building the enclosure, so we just decided to stick to the basics. A 50 by 50 enclosure with a den, a jungle gym, a pool for the tigers. After that, I added the last few touches. Yes. And sent the design out to Shizzy.
Challenge 3.
I challenge you to find and feed a feral cat.
How the hell are we supposed to find a feral cat? You walk up to them, all they do is run away. You try to touch them, they scratch you.
I don't know how we're gonna do it, but...
Daisy. We just use Daisy.
Cue the story. This may seem a bit convenient, but yes, we saved a 3-week-old feral kitten from certain death. This is Daisy, and in the winter of 2020, she was found cold and alone under a friend's porch. After we took her in, we gave her a bath, got her shots, took care of her eye infection, and fed her more food than she could handle. After caring for her for a few weeks, we gave her to someone we knew would care for her like a child, and I'd say that person did a pretty damn good job.
Challenge 4.
I challenge you to go snowboarding in a cat suit.
We are but a moment's sunlight fading in the grass. Come on, people now, smile on your brother, everybody get together. Try to love one another right now. Come on, people now, smile on your brother, everybody get together.
Oops.
Everybody get together, try to love one another right now.
Challenge 5.
Hey, Chris and Zane, make oversized flower crowns for each other and then wear them for the rest of the challenges.
We have these things. We bought these like wreath things and we thought they would look just perfect. Ornaments.
Whoa.
Butterflies. Parakeet things.
Sweet,
grapes. Think it's gonna stick?
Oh no, I'm almost out of glue. Whoa!
We're finished.
We're finished! I got the bird, I got the grapes. Oh, what the heck? I get the ring.
I tied it on. I think this works. I'm
think
kinda
yeah.
lopsided.
Challenge 6.
I challenge you to find a member of law enforcement and ask them about their big cat story, because I tell you what, it seems like every member of law enforcement has had a big cat close call.
Where are we gonna find a police
Yeah,
officer
I've
that's
never-
gotten a call for a
I've-
tiger in the backyard? What?
I've never heard that in my life.
Surprisingly, we didn't have to search far. Thanks to Carol, we got an exclusive interview with the #1 guy on this topic. Meet Tim Harrison, police officer in Dayton, Ohio, and an advocate for the Big Cat Safety Act who knows firsthand about the dangers of privately owning big cats. Tim was featured on National Geographic as well as the film Elephant in the Living Room, where he shows you only a few of the many big cat calls that he has received. One of those calls being the Zanesville incident where a man let loose multiple lions, tigers, and bears before ending his life. This stuff is no joke.
We have to
Hey Tim, how are you?
put these on.
Hey, I wish I had a hat.
I got a banana on mine. I got some grapes hanging off here. So yeah, I think we're locked and loaded, ready to go. Tell us the story about the time that all those tigers and lions got loose. We don't know much about it. Carol said it's a pretty crazy story.
There's so many of those, but we've had everything from 2 African lions, full grown, get loose and run down an main interstate 23 in Piketon, Ohio, attacking cars at one time. And they were actually on the hoods of the cars growling at the people. And we had to respond to that one. It's in the documentary, The Elephant in the Living Room. It tells all that story about that one. Then also we had the Zanesville massacre, where the gentleman, Terry Thompson, turned 56 of the most dangerous creatures loose on the city of Zanesville, Ohio. 38 were big cats. That's tigers, that's lions, leopards, cougars. Turned them loose, and the majority of those had to be shot and killed because it was getting nighttime and it was getting dark, and it was just a danger to all the community. We had a cougar, mountain lion, that actually nobody, people were calling up the local police department saying, hey, I see this big cat in my backyard. It's downtown Dayton, Ohio. And they say, oh no, that's a Labrador retriever. No, it's a big cat. I didn't get a chance to see any of this. I get the call 2 weeks later when the police department is being attacked by the cougar. So I show up, all I had was a bull rope and a dog snare. And I grabbed my dog snare, caught him in the, gagged him right in the mouth, spun him down, pinned him down, pulled it. And now I had a cougar underneath my, but that was one of my craziest ones. I got out, it was a family that lived right next to the old pretzel factory there, moved out, this is a typical story, left their cougar, it chewed through the door of the house and got out. It's chewed the whole thing.
So I guess the moral of the story is don't keep tigers and lions in your backyard, right?
That's true. It's not fair to animals. It's definitely not fair to the public safety officers of the public.
Thank you so much, Tim. I appreciate it.
Hey, stay on it, guys. Send
right,
me a hat. Send me a hat someday, okay?
Yeah, we'll do.
We hope you guys enjoyed this video. We will be posting the riddle in the description over on our channel. Remember, if you guys want to participate in this $5,000 challenge, you must be subscribed to Chris and Zane. So go over to our channel and click subscribe.
Subscribe.
Peace, guys.